Yeah, so people have to let me know, is this the entire game? Is it just this? Right, I pose questions when I... Ah! Whoa! Dr. Manhattan annihilated him! All right, here it's me, it's Matt. I'm not gonna be playing a lot of this, right? I don't think we need to. So for those that don't know, Bubsy 4D, a sequel to this, has somehow been greenlit and shown off in a trailer. In a world of no Banjo-Kazooie, no a lot of things, no Jak and Daxter. You know, I'm glad for those fans of Bubsy to get something, but you know, it's rough.
Today is to explain why a state of general emergency has been called by the woolly military. As you may already know,
yeah, these guys hate Bubsy too.
That threatens to destroy our very woolly way of
threatens to destroy platformers, as we know. Well, what was that? I didn't catch that.
Settle down!
What?
Calm down! No one's going to be bopped on my watch!
Bopped?
Well, that's a long story, but here's the abridged version, approved for public dispersal by their Royal Highnesses, Queens Polly and Esther.
Polly and Esther, that's the first thing that sort of has made me smirk.
Queens devised an ingenious plan to steal all the wool balls of Earth, but they were foiled by the fingers.
Boo, Bubsy.
Now our queens have developed an even more ingenious, in such a thing as invasion plan. Unfortunately, they needed to get the furball out of the picture.
This is more story than we realistically need, right? Okay.
So a crack troop of woolly commandos were sent to Earth. There, they fought bravely and captured the hideous beast.
Where was this made? The country no longer exists.
On the return trip,
actually, if I recall, this was made in like Washington State.
Now, if you see the Bobcat, do not.
No, Oregon.
Extremely dangerous when frightened by the average woolly.
This is made by Ben Studio, if memory serves.
We have stationed nose blowers and rock throwers throughout the area around the crash site.
Wow.
We anticipate having recaptured the creature in 2 shakes of a dogfish's tail. Any questions?
Oh my god.
2 hours later.
Well, it's still on. Over 75 hours of this opening cutscene.
Atoms and rockets.
Still going.
What it plans to do with these useless yet abundant natural resources, we have no idea. Our best scientists have been stumped by that very question for decades, and all they've come up with so far is a spacecraft capable of interstellar travel.
I'm good. I'm honestly good. If there's something we missed there, I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's just play Bubsy 3D. I can't believe the last time I actually did this was to gather footage for the What Happened episode. So that was like 4 years ago, and I don't remember it playing it long at all. So I will also, assure you, I will also not be playing this for very long as well. Anyway, wait, there's a 2-player mode? I don't even have any memory of that. Okay, so we're gonna start 1 player. I mean, honestly,
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, we can. Oh, at first I thought I could select every single level. That would have been crazy. All right. So another thing I do remember is that this game has load times that do not mess around, and by mess around I mean, oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Actually, wait, no, this counts as another load screen. This is certainly a clause for alarm. All right, there we are. Okay, that's fine.
So, you wanna be
Not really.
Let's grab all the items you see. There's plenty of them in each level. And if you get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises.
Remember when some people were like, when Sonic Adventure first came out, they're like, I don't like these voices for Sonic, they're terrible. Like, we all heard this, yeah? That voice. Nothing against the voice actor. They probably did as were instructed. But that's not like what you want to be hearing over the course of several hours. Because he says stuff for several hours, like right here.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms? I wonder if there's any extra lives up there.
Wonder what a platform game would be without platforms? Oh, I don't know. Ask Banjo Nuts and Bolts. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa. I'm so scared. Oh. I've never felt a tension like this before. So I'm gonna... Oh! I thought he was screaming in pain. We'll all be screaming in pain soon. One thing, though, is that back in the day, I didn't mind the Bubsy games. Specifically, 2. I remember thinking these are okay. I wasn't, like, in love with them or anything, but I enjoyed lots of Sonic ripoffs back. I liked Arrow the Acrobat and Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. Those guys were cool. And Bubsy was, like, fine. Bubsy was just there, What's your favorite cheap Sonic ripoffs? Mine is not Bubsy, but I'm sure there are some people whose he is.
My enemies. Let's bop them.
Let's bop them! Shabba-da-bop! That's something Bubsy probably would have said. Shabbity-bop.
Now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll be over here instead of at the beginning of the level.
Now we're referring to ourselves in the third person. It's only been like a few minutes, and Bubsy here is already losing his fucking cat mind. His bobcat mind? Bubsy. Yeah, he's a bobcat. I forgot about that. I thought he was just a regular cat for a minute or two.
See that thing in front of you? That's a
Where?
switch. Just run into it to make something cool happen.
This better be fucking cool, Bubsy. Whoa. That was not so cool. Not so cool at all.
This guy gives stupid a bad name.
That's a little harsh. Okay, and I guess you were calling me stupid, fair enough. But I mean, when you're trying to line up a jump, I do mind how the camera automatically pans to do that. That's not the best idea, but it's not also the worst, right?
Oh, this is my favorite part. Hold the square button when you walk up to an atom. Go ahead, try it, but don't hold it too long.
What? Huh? I remember that. And what's with Bubsy collecting atoms of all things? Was he like a genetic scientist? I forget what didn't he collect like fur balls or yarn or something in the original games? Not quite sure. Anyway, I really think controls in a 3D platform game very early on, like, you could forgive them being bad. What I can't forgive is just how ugly the game is, where it looks like it's running on the 32X. That, even though I did the what happened, and they were just trying to prioritize a frame rate, I think prioritizing an interesting world might have been a little bit of a better idea. Because you just look at this and you think, yeah, the 32X, the Jaguar, at the very least, like, it's a super early 3D. Like, even the fucking FX chip, that makes me think of that's what my mind goes to, instead of, like, anything on the PlayStation or Saturn. Like, you think about Bug on the Saturn, and I'm like, that game cheats a little bit with, oh shit! Whoa! I didn't know we were spitting on each other. That's crazy. I didn't think projectiles were possible in this. At least not by enemies. Okay, it's fine. What the hell? That's gross. Huh? What? Huh? Rocket. Okay. Yes? Sure. How do I even get up? Is this even like interactable? I'd be surprised. I'll be surprisedable. I kind of don't think they are. Especially since I don't really have like an oh, I have crouch and show my ass. That's about it. Like a little hop back. Oh, I could do that anytime. Never mind. That's such a weird attack. Right? That's just like, what were we thinking with this, guys? It constantly looks like I'm in and fighting against the N64 logo. you know what I'm saying? It's got that feel. Like those boxes up there, very close to the Nintendo Ultra 64. I was just telling friend of the show Rocky. I was like, man, I really, really wish they had called it the Ultra 64.
Oh, look! An arrow! Aren't these game designers wonderful? Giving you a guidepost to help you find your way. How convenient!
Okay, I guess we just jump over to this other side. I wasn't sure if that's what we had to do. It didn't look like it was... Oh, did I just get crushed? No, I didn't. And speaking of Bug, we're fighting Bug! Whoa! We are playing a Dark Souls game now. I'm ill-equipped to deal with these enemies. Especially if they have projectile ah! That's kind of a horrible death when you think about it. But Bubsy doesn't mind. Speaking of horrible deaths, why is he so good at avoiding horrible deaths?
Yeah!
What? Yeah! Rolling around at the speed of sound. This is the most low-impact invincibility power-up I've ever seen. Like, I don't feel good about having it. And I guess dying wasn't too bad of a thing. I'm happy about that, because I just kind of wound up in the area that I am. I guess I must have hit a checkpoint at some point. Not really sure which one, though, or what they look like, but I'll take it. And playing it now, right? Navigating these things, I kind of thought it would be even worse. This probably is one platform. Are we getting high? What are we doing? Are we moving? It's unclear. Okay. Sure. Maybe that was a switch and it moved this platform. Oh! Whoa! What the fuck? I'm sorry, everyone! What? What's happening?
Let's go get the other one. There's 2 on every level, you know.
Do I have to, Bubsy? I really don't want to if it's not needed, you know. Yeah, again, I went with N64 logo, but I also think this world smacks of where did you learn to fly, you know? Again, it's a horrible sound. That's like the brown sound or whatever. Am I okay? Was that a death? It was not a death. All right, no, we're fine. But we're treated to this amusing cutscene. Amusing. Very amusing, yes. It's still going. Fantastic. So I'm actually surprised I got through level 1. I'm assuming that was level 1, not like 1-1 or 1-2, etc., etc. I hopefully that's the case. And as far as I know, all the levels look like that. Maybe that's not 100% accurate, but I feel like it is. Miss 1 rocket. We're good. We're good. You know, I don't think I'm going for 100% run here. I don't think that's expected of me or anyone, really. There has to be like an AGDQ. Oh wait, awesome games done quick. Yeah, AGDQ. That where they play Bubsy in 3D in the shitty games block, right? Has to. Okay, claustrophobic. I don't mind the cat puns. That's fine. I like it even. Yeah. I said Jaguar. Oh fuck! And the second I see them, I'm not ready for a projectile. They're quick on the draw, these little guys. Can I not? All right, hold on. Let's try this. Okay, missed. That's fine. We can both play projectile games. Okay, I can sort of hold it. Hold on. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Bubsy has unlocked the ability to shoot enemies in the face, and he loves that. Missed. It's not. No! It's not the best targeting system in the world. And that's all I will say. I don't think there's a natural follow-up to that. I can understand, though, right? Classic Bubsies, or any other weird off-brand Mario or something. What even hit me there? There was nothing I could do about that. I can imagine someone going, oh, you know, this is the game I really like from my childhood. I've done several videos where I played a few, you know, weirdo games that I don't think a lot of people talk about, and not all of them are great. And I say, well, this was a very childhood rental, and like, leave me alone, right? And I can understand that doing with you know, Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel, and etc. etc. This, I know some people do, and they're like, no, this is actually a misunderstood game. I don't think it's misunderstood. I think it's just not very good, and the developers did not have any experience with 3D, because shocking, they didn't, right? And I think that's the and I think that's the short and the end of it, right? Is this the most atrocious worst game ever made, or even the most atrocious worst ever game made in 3D? Absolutely not. I am sure I have played worse, right? I'm sure we all have probably played a little worse. But for a franchise that was at least well-known, not well-known, but like, you know, mid-tier, this is probably one of the worst ones for, you know, I think, like, let's say Earthworm Jim 3D is probably better than this. Just based on voice acting alone and the IP's appealing nature, you know. But this, like, this is kind of in 1996, 97 what someone would have on the TV when a kid was playing a video game, right? It just smacks of that. Really looks like it. If it wasn't an edgy game like Mortal Kombat or something, it would be this. Mom, I can't pause. I'm playing Bubsy. No child would say. And again, this is kind of someone that rented Bubsy 1 and 2 at least twice each. I never rented this, though. I would think if they re-released this on the N64 back in the day, like did a port like a year or two later, and worked out the kinks. Like, you know how Superman 64 came out, and it was like, you know, it got awful. I'd even lobby to say Superman 64 is worse than this. I'm not sure if that's a hot take. It might be right down the middle. You know, I think that might be worse. But when they were working on the PlayStation version, it was under the same publisher, but a slightly different developer. It looked like it was going to be a lot better. I think there's a few playable versions of it out there. And, like, that's what I mean. They just had more time. Okay, what did they do wrong? Let's look at that. And let's not look at that. I mean, let's not take any lessons that they made. And yeah, maybe an N64 would have done it. Maybe we could have had more smooth analog controls rather than. At least there's unique death animations, so this Bobcat can suffer in unique ways. You know, that's ahead of its time. I'll give it that. Okay, I got 2 lives, 37 whatevers, and a number of. Ugh.
You're not so tough.
They are so tough. Don't talk shit. Look at you. The fact that I don't have some sort of melee move. I always thought it was weird when you started up Mario 64. Obviously, it took a little bit getting used to, but, you know, it became a de facto thing that he was punching and kicking. But they knew it's like, oh, well, that's for anyone that can't control a character in 3D space. And it's going to be really fucking weird for them. And their eyes are going to, like, bulge out of their sockets like they're going to Mars. You know, they're like, oh, my eye-popping graphics, I can't handle it. I can't jump and make jumps onto 3D objects in this space. Well, we'll just punch them and kick them. Fuck. Look, I'm struggling here. I just have to stand in front of him and just sort of take the embarrassment of falling on my bobcat ass right in front of him. There's nothing I could do about that either, really. The embarrassment part, I mean. I could have jumped on him, you know, more accurately, of course. Yeah, so people have to let me know, is this the entire game? Is it just this? Because I am playing more after this, but I am interested to know. Not very interested, but interested enough to pose the question. Right? I pose questions when I... Ah! Whoa! Fucking Dr. Manhattan annihilated him! Christ, that was sort of violent. Don't even know how I feel about that. But I will say some work went into those, right? You can't say it didn't. Let me know in the comments if you had this growing up and it was like the only game or one of the few games you owned and you just had to make do. And you would play this all weekend, like trying to...
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. Well, you can find out why they did that in my episode on my main mattmcmuscles channel. What happened to Bubsy 3D? Anyway, yeah, let me know. Let me know if you're one of those kids that had this game, and then when you played it all weekend, trying to squeeze any amount of fun that could be had. And then one of your classmates' friends said, "What did you do over the weekend?" And you just said, "Oh, I just stared at a wall, or I went outside. I touched grass. I didn't play Bubsy 3D." And they're like, "What's Bubsy 3D?" And you're like, "Okay." So is this just an instant death field as soon as I get near it, or can I actually like go to the left and go to the right when this electroid fellow is just not there? Go fucking hell! Zero lives, zero Bubsies. When you only got one Bubsy left, oh fucking shit! Can't even do his voice. I'm gonna have decent voices. I can't even do it. Hey, hello, fellows! Like, no, there's something off. I'm not doing it right. Oh! I'm trying. I'm not actually trying to get hit. Ugh. Every jump is a victory. Oh, what's that? There's something there. Something new. What is this?
This'll come in handy.
It just annihilated everybody. Okay. Guess like a power block. I think that stuff Bubsy uses, those exclamation marks, points. I guess that's about it. I guess that's all the ammo he's got! Again. If I could take any... No! Oh god, this is a fucking death trap. Oh, I'm in the kill zone. I'm in the kill zone! No! There is some sort of torturous glee you get from this. There's something here. I'm just gonna jump into this. I don't give a fuck. Game over. Okay. I was 50-50 whether it was a power-up or as a death trap. Yeah, that's a quit for me, dog. Look at this video game. I'm good. I'm really good. So that's Bubsy 3D. Bubsy is 3D, sorry, in Forbidden Planet. Best of luck to the developers making Bubsy 4D. I believe they are some of the people or the entire studio that made Demon Turf, which is quite a good game, and a sequel is quite good as well. So if anyone can do something with this little creature, I suppose it could be them. Let me know what you thought of Bubsy 3D. It's in stores now. Until then, I will see you in the Flophouse.